We just got some breaking news, everybody. According to NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski, quote, ESPN sources, the Lakers are finalizing deal to land Minnesota's D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt in trade including Mike Conley and picks, the Timberwolves, and Rusell Westbrook, and a lightly protected LA 2027 first-round pick, the Jazz. Also in deal, Juan Toscano Anderson and Damian Jones to Jazz, Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the Timberwolves. Minnesota gets 2024 lesser of Washington-Memphis second-round pick and 25 and 26 second-round picks via Utah. Just to ensure that this trade is finalized, we have this report from Woj again saying that, quote, players have been informed of trade and deal is fully complete now. Another information we also got here is that the Lakers' 2027 first-round pick to the Jazz is protected 1-4, sources tell ESPN. Now, let me make this into a graphic so you guys can fully understand what's going on here, because this is actually a 3-team trade. The Jazz receives Rusell Westbrook, Damian Jones, Juan Toscano Anderson, and a 2027 Lakers first-round pick. The Lakers receive D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, and the Timberwolves receive Mike Conley, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 2 second-round picks from Jazz, and 1 second-round pick from the Lakers. This to me is absolutely huge for the Lakers. After the Mavericks traded for Kyrie Irving, we all thought that the Lakers were not pulling a trade before the trade deadline, but this huge trade just comes up a few minutes ago. We know yesterday that LeBron becomes the new scoring title holder, but what most people did not notice is this report from Woj, quote, voices were raised in locker room, but discussion turned back to trying to win game versus the Thunder, sources said. Ham closed the game with Westbrook, who had a season-high 14 points in fourth quarter. Ham and Westbrook dapped it up prior to leaving arena later in night. We can clearly tell from this conversation that the relationship is mostly broken and the chemistry is mostly gone. While many expected the Lakers to trade their 2 first-round picks and Westbrook to the Nets for Kyrie Irving, the Lakers just pulled something out even better. Starting off with D'Angelo Russell, he is a very efficient guard that can play well under the Lakers system. This season, D'Lo is averaging 17.9 points, 3.1 rebounds, 6.2 assists, and 1.1 steals per game, while shooting a whopping 39.1% behind the arc. This is exactly what the Lakers need from their point guard position, a little bit of scoring and running the offense, but also a major threat behind the arc unlike Rusell Westbrook. Plus, his contract is about $16 million less than Russ, so this profit trade is a huge win. Malik Beasley, on the other hand, is also playing at a decent level and can add a lot of depth to the team. This year with the Jazz, he's averaging 13.4 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.7 assists, while shooting a solid 36% behind the arc. So, one more solid shooter added to the lineup, and that's what LeBron 80 needs the most, especially from the bench perspective. Now, the third player on this trade, which I've been watching for a while, is Jared Vanderbilt, who is one of the fastest developing young players in the league. This year, he's averaging 8.3 points, 7.9 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 1 steal per game, while shooting 33.3% behind the arc. What's so amazing about Vanderbilt here is that he's only 23 years old. Since he did not have any same season before, it wouldn't be that difficult for the Lakers to extend him this offseason. Plus, his young age is a huge factor for the Lakers, as LeBron James and the management team are focusing heavily on making the team younger as a whole. Now, overall, what stood out the most to me about this entire trade for the Lakers is that they did not fully sacrifice the future for the present. Instead of giving away both first-round picks, the Lakers ended up giving 1 first and 1 second. At the same time, they're able to acquire a solid starting point guard, a decent veteran depth player, and a young player for both the present and the future. This package of D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt is exactly what the Lakers need, and this is huge for them to compete in the West with LeBron and Anthony Davis. The Wolves basically traded D'Angelo Russell for Mike Conley, Nickeil Alexander, and 3 first-round picks, so that is not too bad. And to be honest, I was first quite confused about the Jazz, but now I can see that why they pulled this trade. The Jazz is currently in a rebuilding stage after trading away both Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert this past season, and they have a ton of first-round picks under Danny Ainge. Now, since Westbrook's huge contract ends by the end of the season, the Jazz doesn't have to worry about that part financially. Damian Jones and Juan Toscano Anderson both have very small contracts and will not have any major cap hit either. At the same time, they were able to acquire one additional first-round pick out of this. Overall, I would consider this trade to be a win-win-win for all three teams in this trade. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because you do not want to miss any of my future videos just like this. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.